Good evening again. I'm Shannon Kay.
And I'm Jay Cashmere. Thanks so much for staying with us. We want to continue following that breaking news out of Delray Beach now, where there's been an explosion on a boat. This is happening at the Delray Harbor Club Marina. It's located on the Intercoastal Waterway 2 blocks north of Lytton Boulevard. News Channel 5's Evan Axelbank is on the phone with us right now. Evan, what can you tell us?
Jay, right now I'm just actually pulling up to the scene here, and there are a large number of emergency vehicles with police officers who are actually waving us through down to the scene. I do see a little bit of residual smoke here. What we know is that just before 5 o'clock, there was an explosion on board of a boat. We're not quite sure how big that boat was or whether it was a commercial boat or a private boat, but we do know that there was one person at least who was transported to the hospital and somebody else who is unaccounted for. Right now, the Coast Guard believes that person was in the hull of the boat, and I'm just now pulling up to the boat, and I can see that there is that boat is still on fire. It looks to be about a 20 or 30-foot boat, and the boat looks like there's some smoke still coming out of the boat right now. Not sure if it's actually still on fire. There's heavy smoke here, and it was unknown how many people were on board the boat when the explosion happened, Jay and Shannon. Right now, again, one person unaccounted for, one transported to the hospital. We're going to try to get more information and see you again at 6 o'clock.
Evan, at this point, I know it's early in the scene, but any speculation as to why this boat simply exploded in the middle of the afternoon?
No, to be honest, no, Jay, I don't have any information like that right now. I do see some Coast Guard and some fire crews working to put out the boat. That does look like it's still on fire. Again, about a 20 or 30-foot boat. Looks to be some kind of private boat. Does not look like a commercial vessel. Of course, that could change. But right now, it looks like it's a maybe 20 or 30 white-colored, 20 or 30-foot white-colored boat that is still on fire, and fire crews are surrounding the boat here as they try to, again, begin their investigation and figure out why it happened. And, again, we'll have more information for you coming up at 6 o'clock.
Evan, I know you're just getting your feet on the ground there, but just in terms of what you're seeing as you pull up there, we have a photo that has been sent to us on WPTV.com from a bystander down there, just smoke billowing, really dark, thick clouds of smoke coming out of this thing. Is it still this active? You said it's still on fire, but what exactly are you seeing?
Yeah, Shannon, I mean, there is some thick, blackish kind of smoke that's billowing out right now. It still looks like this fire, whether it's still burning or not, it looks like it still is. Clearly, this was a big explosion, at least in terms of, one that a 20 or 30-foot boat could handle. The boat is still on the water. It's not sinking or anything like that. It's still floating. But the entire top half of the boat is blackened, and there are still, looks like, some flames coming out of the center of the boat. Shannon's still not sure what happened, what caused this, but it's clear that this was a big explosion, at least when you put it in context of just a 20 or 30-foot boat here.
All right, Evan Axelbank on the ground there in Delray Beach. Evan, thank you very much. We will, of course, keep you posted on this still developing story throughout this newscast.